Hey everyone, Joel from Life in Nica here. Thanks for checking out this video. And as always, the companion article is over on the website. I'll put the link down below. And you can always just check everything out at lifeinnica.com. And if you happen to like this stuff, feel free to subscribe, and I will try and get more videos out in the future, and then give you some information on life and investing and everything here in Nicaragua. So this video is about the $400 million highway investment into infrastructure here, which is probably the equivalent of like a couple $1 billion in a Western country. So it's got a lot of benefits. It's gonna do some great things. I think they're basically going for something similar to what Costa Rica did with the Guanacaste Peninsula, which is just south of the Nicaraguan border. And yeah, so let me dive into that, and I will try and give all the information on that one. And then if you have any questions or anything, or you're looking for property, feel free to reach out to me, and hopefully this video is helpful. So here we go. Finally, after what seems like forever, the coastal highway in Nicaragua is actually being built, and it's being done so quickly. And the much anticipated highway, or the Carratera Costanera, is already making a big impact on the economy in this region. It's improving access from the international port up in Corinto all the way down the coast, as well as the whole country, and then especially to Nicaragua's main tourism spots. As I mentioned in my 2024 market report, this project should fuel the steady growth that we've seen in both tourism and real estate over the last few years, with tourism hitting record highs in 2023, and I'm pretty confident 2024 will beat those record numbers. So growth should only get stronger, and that should also help the real estate market in terms of sales volume and potentially prices as well. So we'll see how that goes. The highway is 355 kilometers, about 220 miles mostly along the coastline. Some stretches actually almost touch the beach, and it's going to make transportation and accessibility a lot easier, opening up new economic opportunities and boosting regional development. So this is really historic investment in Nicaraguan infrastructure. With $401.5 million on the table, it is one of the most significant projects in Central America in decades, probably the equivalent of billions of dollars in the United States or Canada. And it's being planned or compared to Costa Rica's successful development of the Guanacaste Peninsula, which is just south of the coast of the Nicaraguan border there in Costa Rica, which has boomed since they did all the infrastructure. So the highway has already cut travel time significantly in certain areas where it's been done. For example, from Managua to Popoyo, it's shaved an hour off the time. Around San Juan del Sur, it's cutting down already times to some of the beaches, improving access, and it really just it's great. And they're building it in sort of 5 different companies are building it, so it's not end to end. They're doing it pretty quickly, and I would guess between 12 and 18 months for them to finish. So it really addresses some critical needs here, which was the connectivity. Some of the roads were pretty bad before, so this should boost trade, tourism, and economic activity along the coast throughout the country, and to stimulate some of the smaller towns that aren't really on the tourist routes. So hopefully more jobs and more economic opportunities there. The $400 million investment is being financed by some loans from a bank here in Central America, kind of like the European Central Bank, but for Central America. And there are some delays in how they build. They're trying to take care of the ecology, avoid certain areas, and make sure they go around the houses that are already existing in some of the paths. So the route is subject to change. So even though I have a map on there, that's not exact. So overall, I would say that this huge investment is going to have good long-term effects on the country and the economy. Given that Nicaragua tends to be a little slower than Costa Rica, I don't foresee an overnight boom, but I imagine slow and steady growth to continue, and maybe even a little faster than slow and steady. So I think it's going to make living and visiting here a lot easier, again, benefiting tourism and real estate. And I look forward to the growth and job creation, as Nicaraguans are kind, hardworking people who deserve better economic opportunities.